The destruction of the Saratoga was a tragic loss to the United Earth Navy. However, multiple escape pods have been found amongst the wreckage of the ship, including the one containing Commanding Officer A.G. Robbins. That's good. Welcome back, everyone. This is Panic and GreyWolfs Den, and we are back with some more Stellaris Star Trek New Horizons mod. Alright, everyone, here we are. We're back at it, and the Xindi weapon has been launched and is in the Sol system. Alright, the Xindi weapon has entered the Sol system with an escort of several ships. If the weapon reaches Earth, the loss to humanity will be catastrophic. So we've got to destroy this and cannot let it get any further into our system. We can't allow it to get to Earth. So let's get in here and get to our fleet. We have a pretty good sized fleet, actually. And so do they. This is not good. Let's put these folks on aggressive stance, and hopefully AJ Robinson and the fleet here, the Saratoga and along, take out the Xindi weapon and its escorts. Convinced that the attack on Earth is unjust, a pair of Xindi primate and real vessels enter the system, broadcasting their intent to help disable the weapon and prevent catastrophe on Earth. Alright, we got some help then. Fully repaired Andorian ship Kamari enters the Sol system with orders to assist United Earth against the Xindi weapon threat. Kamari's arrival may tip the balance in the coming battle. Alright, so we got the Sol fleet coming up. This is the flagship Enterprise there as well. Let's get the Xindi up here. Let's get the Kamari up here to attack. And then we're gonna, oh, well, they're already hitting the flagship Enterprise. So let's get our fleets up here and get this going. Not right now, Betazoids, sorry. Can't help you. Did the Enterprise leave? The Enterprise did jump out of the system, so they would not get destroyed. Everything else is on its way. Cutting through them pretty quick. They're hitting our frigates pretty hard, though. We're hitting theirs, but they're cutting through ours pretty good. And we'll get these other guys up here. We might not be able to destroy this. I can't help you right now. I'm busy. Alright. We lost. The destruction of the Saratoga was a tragic loss to the United Earth Navy. However, multiple escape pods have been found amongst the wreckage of the ship, including the one containing Commanding Officer A.G. Robbins. That's good. So hopefully we can still, not now. Alright, we destroyed the last of the Xindi and its probe. So we did outlast this. We did stop it from damaging Earth. So the Xindi weapon has been destroyed and efforts of Starfleet cannot be overstated. Devastated by the loss of the weapon and their fleet, the Xindi reptilians and insectoids have accepted ultimatum provided to them by the remaining Xindi species for defying the will of the Council. Accepting their manipulation into targeting the Earth, the primates, arrows, and aquatics have promised to uphold peace between the two powers, though relations will not be easy. But we can rest easy on Earth now. And let's get all this stuff here cleared up. Construction on the starbase, alright. That's taken care of then. Traditions. Let's see, boldly go. Monthly unity. Let's boldly go. So we gotta boldly get through. Okay, wait a minute. We got another problem here. Alright. Let's do the research real quick first. Let's go get some titanium hull. Alright, what's going on here? Alright, the noises, a mixture of threatening, booming noises and what sounds like a grinding of metal on metal, continued unabated for several minutes, punctuated occasionally by howling noise that sent a chill through everyone who heard it. Just as the envoy, Samuri, thought the noise had died down, they started up again louder than before. With the wince, she switched the receiver off. She turned to the gathered crowd of officers, some of whom were cowering behind the seats. Well, that was quite something, she said weakly. It's hard to imagine that a species making the noise we have picked up from the Phi aliens could be anything other than hostile. Naval officers already fear the worst. We will soon be at war with them. But calmer heads suggest we'd be better off waiting and seeing. They cannot help how they sound. We will come them later. It's a challenge. Send threat noise back. Yeah, it's a challenge. We'll send a threatening noise back to them and see what happens. All right. With tremendous gratitude for United Earth, thanks to the Kamari and its assistance as they depart soul for Earth, the people of Earth reflect upon what has transpired. The Kamari and his crew risked death to help defend Earth, not because it was something for them to gain in doing so, other than the expression of their friendship and mutual respect. In the aftermath of the attack, many are left wondering whether growing our alliances might be a key to securing our future. Might not be a bad idea with both the Andorians and the Vulcan. Alright, we are seeing a transmission for the Orion Trade Union. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Peace be with you, Orion. Our first contact process with the 5 aliens has been aborted as they have established communication with us. Good deal. Offer immigration, not just yet. For years, engineers have worked on improvements for the NX-class starship pioneered by the Enterprise. If the Enterprise returns to Earth, work on the upgrades can be begun immediately. Okay, we can do that. And we're going to stop for a minute so that we can get this other stuff done. What you got there? 6 more there. 17, 8. This is what remains of the fleet that we once had. So we'll put Robertson back in that position. So we'll have you home base. So we're going to send them back and then go to Seoul and see about building some NX. Well, let's go to the market and make some money. Alright, now we gotta sell some stuff off. Sell a little bit more of that off just so I can make sure I have enough power. I build 3 NX class starting off right for right now. Mars, we have a situation with the city. Let's get a city built up. Luna has the same issue with the city, not having enough housing and needing another worker. Oh, entertainment center. There's your worker right there. Alright, let's see. This is our construction ship. Doesn't have anything going on right at the moment, so we'll just hold in place. Fleet is healing up. Bella has 3 more. They're on the research station. They're on that. Let's see this. Form a coalition. Not right now. No. Leave me alone. Sheesh. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. They're finishing that up. So where is... Okay, the Enterprise hasn't come back from its little rendezvous mission type thing that it was doing. That's Capella. So it only has 2 more after the one it's currently working on. In which case, we should be able to send this construction ship down there to go ahead and grab it up into our... Alright. The back alleys of Earth's major cities have been safe for many decades since the formation of United Earth. Increasingly, however, the presence of aliens on Earth has drawn ire of reactionary elements in the native human population. Recently, a Betazoid was found violently murdered in the African Confederation city of Mogadishu, which, if y'all know, anything geography-wise, Mogadishu is in Somalia, or currently in Somalia. I say currently because if this happens in a couple hundred years, this could be the new thing. But following a wave of violence directed at non-humans, Betazoid House's authority have expressed their alarm, with the coordinator Amon Pran personally contacting the Prime Minister Nathan Samuels to express the dismay of the Betazoid people. Investigate things like that will not be tolerated, or we can investigate incident. Right now, Trill, y'all got to chill out on trying to offer me stuff at the moment. I am busy, man. There's the refit. Once the Enterprise is back, let's actually We'll go ahead and do that. Enterprise is here. We're going to send it back to Earth to do its own project as well. This joker here should be finishing up soon. This is the USS Bengal. Need you guys to finish up that research station. Contact established. Okay. Alright, let's send that construction ship straight down to Capella. I want to make sure that it gets that taken care of. Yes, I know we have idle officers or a new leader. Cool. Research. Let's jump on healthcare reforms. Alright. Stop. The Enterprise has entered orbit of Earth. While the refit will take several months and a great deal of resources, the Starfleet Corps of Engineers are keen to assure that the benefits outweigh the cost. Requires 500 minerals. We'll go ahead and let them get going with that. That's finished. Let's see. Kappa's got another 4 there. They're still finishing up. Yeah, we can go to Etta and do a little refit on that construction ship. We have time 6, 15, and Enterprise is doing its thing. What started as a simple inquiry into an upsurge in violence against aliens living and working on Earth has quickly grown beyond the confines of criminal investigation. Earth security has identified a number of commonalities linking the incidences. However, their breakthrough came from a brief final testimony provided by a human conspirator fatally shot. Forensic evidence points to a connection with the Orpheus mining facility on Luna. So we got to send a transport to Luna. I need to check and see if we have a military presence. That we do not have. We didn't build an army. So let's get an army built up. And let's see, we got general class, army upkeep is down, army damage, army morale. It's intel, that's defense. Alright, so nobody's up real big. We'll do the aggressiveness, the army damage and morale. Those armies are being built. Then we will send, how long do we have on that? 335. Gonna be cutting that one kind of close. If we can get it pulled off in time, that is. Alright, after 3 months in dry dock, the Enterprise has been equipped with the best systems and technologies the United Earth can provide. Most of her systems are prototypes that remain unavailable to the rest of the fleet for now. Understood. Sarajevo class carrier has been marked for retirement. Alright, so on here, which is a breakthrough on long-range explorer prototype, Prime Minister Nathan Samuels, my name is Jonathan Archer, and I've been leading a design team on board the new Heavy Explorer Columbia class refit prototype. The lessons we have learned. What I normally do here is do a reinforced hull, just to make sure they have a little bit of extra added protection. Titanium hull there. Let's go ahead and get this out right here. This is Chemosite. Sarajevo class carrier has been marked for retirement. 254 days, and we only have 1 troop so far. Let's cancel that because they got a lot of ships that are going to be coming through to be built out of there, so we don't want to just have to keep upgrading them and just do it all at one time. So we just got to give ourselves at least 30 days, I want to say, to get from Earth to Luna. It won't take that long, but I just want to make sure. Capella has finally been surveyed completely now. Let's send them on to Epsilon while the construction ship builds our outpost there. Alright, the report of a faster than light civilization observed by our fleets is received with something as close to jubilation as the academic elite in United Earth will allow themselves to express. Here finally is proof that the first intensive human steps into the darkness of space were not for naught. They may not be our equals, not yet, and it may be that we will not interact directly with them in our lifetimes, but their mere existence is a beacon of hope in the galaxy that otherwise appears deadened and unmoving. Oh, it's moving. Universe is expanding every day. Every second it is expanding more and more. Alright, there is Cadet T'Pol, which, although it's saying promising candidate now, should have been originally anyway, because she was on the flagship with Archer. Let's see if we can't wait. We're gonna cancel that because we know he's not gonna be upgraded anytime soon. We still got a couple of ships to go through, so we're gonna send him over to Wolf 424 so he can start. The Archer can start surveying that area. We got 2 armies right now. I want at least 4 or 5 before we go over here, so hopefully we get some more. So we only got about 120 days left. Alright, let's see what we got. Syrians want to establish an embassy. You can't do embassies. They do not hurt your influence at all. Delta, they want to do the same. Construction ship here has been upgraded. We're going to move them up here to Kappa because Kappa should be about, just about ready to pop open for us to do that. We'll pick up T'Pol here shortly. We're at 111 days and an army of 3 still. Might get 4. We could possibly get 5. Do want to make sure that our general that we hired, or did we hire one yet? We haven't. Yes, we did. We want to get Mandy Fleming with this crew because she will be the one leading them to the Luna station, the Orpheus mining station on Luna. They'll be okay. Starbase built at Capella. Go ahead and do the observation post, and then we'll do the 2 mining. He's got 9, so he'll be there for a little bit. So let's watch this. Keep an eye on this. Set about 30 days out. And we're ooh, that was a big jump. We've got 5. Alright, so let's get. Luckily enough, it doesn't have that far to go. So let's send them over here to Luna to research the project. They're doing it automatically. Oh crap. The Vulcans declared war on the Orion Trade Union. So we'll look over and see how that's gonna go, and I'll show you guys more about those areas in just a minute. Alright, demons. The Earth security forces have swept through the Orpheus mining facility, hunting for evidence connecting the facility to anti-alien violence sweeping United Earth space. The facility administrator, industrialist John Paxton, if you guys remember Enterprise show, John Paxton was a guy who kicked all the non-humans out of Earth space, which is what you're fixing to hear anyway. Sought to assure the investigators of Orpheus uninvolvement in the recent troubles. This provided untrue, however, after a Mako team were attacked and killed shortly after unlocking access to a shielded area of the base housing a substantial cache of Starship-grade weaponry. Alerted to the weapons discharges, firefights erupted across the base between the investigating forces and surprisingly well-trained facility security. The conflict persists, with Earth security forced to commit several waves of reinforcements. Eventually, Orpheus is secured at great cost. However, in the chaos, the facility administrator Paxton eludes capture. Worse still, evidence from the facility indicates that Orpheus was not the only weapons cache to use by the extremists. Alright, so we got the observation post built at Capella. Now let's go ahead and build the mining stations. Get those knocked out. Alpha Centauri still has another 11 to go through. There's another 2 there. Nothing popping up for the build anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and send this guy to, or this construction ship to Ross 154 so that it's ready and waiting for that. They're still pumping out military. We still got another ship to be finished. Planetary systems are looking okay. We will upgrade our fleet once the last person. John Paxton, the former administrator of Orpheus Station, has emerged from hiding in a dramatic fashion on Mars, having taken control of the planetary broadcasting facilities in the Veteran Array. Paxton declares open revolt against United Earth government, accusing Prime Minister Nathan Samuels of surrendering the future of Earth to alien powers. The rebellion, calling itself the Terra Prime Movement, has threatened to fire on Starfleet Command using the Veteran Array unless all non-humans leave Earth space. Terra Prime has a sizable support from people on United Earth, as well as a number of military, political, and corporate backers. Prime Minister Nathan Samuels is presented with two options in the current situation. Sending a strike team to capture the Verteron array offers both high risk and high reward. A somewhat safer option is to send a diplomat to negotiate table and try to reach a compromise with Paxton. However, we know from the show, we are not going to negotiate with terrorists. We're sending in NACOs. Establish embassy with the Bolian League. We'll do that. And let's check out the next. Storm the Verteron array. Let's make sure General is present. Are we still building military? We've got 2 more to build up. Probably don't need it, but we're going to wait for them all the same, just to make sure we've got more than enough to take care of what we need. Doesn't hurt anything for us to sit here and do this anyway, so we will ride this out for a little bit longer. Alright, Captain Francis is finally complete, and we are going to send this last ship back over here. See if we can get that surveyed out. They are finishing up there. We need to put an outpost here at Kappa. And let's check out these 2 here. 2 more there and 11 more there. Still plenty of time on that. Alright, so our army is now completed. And our fleet is now complete. However, we are going to get rid of this frigate we no longer need, and the light cruiser that we no longer need. We're going to be running NX class primarily until something better comes along the way, if anything does. So we're going to do that, and we're going to get this military unit over here to Mars to storm the Verteron array with 8 infantry units, or excuse me, 8 expeditionary force units. Betazoids into immigration with the trio. Captain Trip Tucker, Charles Trip Tucker III is now available. So the next fleet that we're going to start building down at Etta, which I think we might have already got some going, maybe, or if we haven't, we can easily start doing that. Yep. Let's go ahead and get 2 down there, and those will be under Trip's command for the future. And let's get this research right here knocked out of the way. Let's go with the super collover. Alright, so these guys.
Sorry, the universal translator sometimes has trouble reconfiguring bilingual clicks and pops.
Would be nice to have those other 2 sets of troops, but I don't think it's going to be a necessity to get them all. Alright, got some research here. There's Chemosite. Let's get traffic control locked in. Tactical councils about the more research tactical. Basic counterintelligence. Alright, we're about 90% done on storming the Verteron array. We're about to find out. Alright. Strike team led by General Gabriella Quadrini fought violently against the Terra Prime forces and eventually managed to secure the communications tower and other main installations controlled by John Paxton. In the final attack on the Verteron array, General Gabriel has managed to capture John Paxton himself before he had a chance to destroy the Starfleet command. So she has become a hero of the United Federation of Planets. Daring attack on the Martian facilities by the brave men and women of the United Earth military forces has led to the complete victory over the Terra Prime organization. Paxton and his associates have all been arrested and will soon stand trial. Finally, peace has been restored to United Earth. Right, so they're going to head that way and do that. I'm going to send up this next, get this place right over here surveyed out. Leader gain experience at plus 33%. So with the storming of the Verteron array and putting down the Terra Prime insurgents, United Earth is at peace again and is becoming more stable every day. With that, we will see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we will be right back with the next episode for Stellaris. Appreciate you guys stopping by and watching.